3 games left. The title is within our sight. Can we get it done? Can we win the League 2 title in our first season at Cowdenbeath? I certainly hope so. Join me as we go beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. We're going to finish up this season today in episode 9. Pretty excited as we're on the cusp of winning League 2. We are 7 points clear of Kelty Hearts, who are in second. I don't want to be a stickler for Football Manager, but the fact that they have secured a playoff spot and we haven't yet is a bit weird. I think that's a bit of a bug. Yes, another one. Edinburgh City up first, and we've had a little bit of a mixed bag against them this season. We have one of the few teams in the league we have dropped points against, so got to do a professional job, and hopefully a win takes us over the line. And then if it does, I'll bring you the Albion Rovers game on the final day of the season and lay out what we're thinking of the squad ahead. So we actually have a couple of our younger players making the bench. It's going to be quite exciting. I'm not sure if any of these lads will get game time. Possibly Brandon. Big game here for both clubs. We're a win away from the title, and they are closing in on a playoff place. Funnily enough, we haven't been told we've got a playoff place yet. We must, at the very least. Swan into Mahadi, knocked back. Swan, just keep the ball, lads. Keep the ball. Nice and simple. Temple, O'Connor, in now. Plays out wide to Mullen. Mullen can take his man on. Nice little run. Tries to whip it in. Falls to Campbell Notley. He can strike them. He does so in Schwake with good hands. He looks like a pretty small keeper. Good save nonetheless. Mullen whips it in. It's headed clear, and Miller can drop into just in front of our defence to pick this one up. Nice ball to Mullen. Oh, felt like he could have fed Tommy Caffrey in there. He didn't though. Campbell Notley tries to feed Caffrey in, and the ball's hit too long, and Caffrey sees it go out of play. Promising enough start without really creating much. One speculative shot. That's about it. We'll encourage the team there. See what we can get from them. I'm looking at that back line. They look tired already, and that is way too easy, and it is offside. Probably why it was so easy, eh? Elsewhere, looks like Kelty Hearts have just drawn level with Stranraer. If Stranraer do us a favour and pick up all 3 points, we don't even need a win here. I don't think. Yeah, if we were to not win, but Kelty Hearts fail to... Oh, we've hit the post. Sunday Roast Stranraer have gone 2-1 up. Are we going to have the least satisfying league victory here? We're all over them. I'm looking at Caffrey, he's not playing well. Keep the ball in our possession. I don't like throw-ins in our own half. I get flashbacks to FM21 where we'd give away the ball so easily. Mullen eventually puts on the brakes, cuts into Caffrey, who finds Hutton. Blair now, Notley, Caffrey, Miller, Luke Mahadi. That is a strike. His 30th goal this season. Luke Mahadi is back on loan with us next season for absolutely nothing. I think he'll do well at League One. I reckon he's capable of making that jump. It's some strike that. It absolutely rips into the net. Mullen now whips this. O'Connor nods in near post. It's another Fraser Mullen assist. O'Connor actually has 12 goals for the season. I know near post corners are quite effective, I believe, this year, but I've always played near post corners. It makes sense if you don't have an absolute elite corner taker, and we lost Thompson to set it up to go near post and put your big lads there. So no real shame for me anyway. I'm fine with it. Our back line has come alive. O'Connor with the goal, Mullen with the assist. Semple's having a good game, but I'd like to get Semple. We're in the blooming net. Why was one of our defenders in the back of the net tussling with their player? Look at this. Set piece after set piece out of nowhere. Gill, a great save. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take on Andy McDonald around about the 70-minute mark. Give Semple a bit of a rest. It's knocked long, nodded down. Jardine now. Now Miller needs to come off as well at a certain point. It said he had about 60 minutes in him, but he's looking all right just now. 4 minutes until we hit the 60-minute mark. Crane out wide. Here's about Thompson. Jardine pops it back to Kidd, who takes a pop and it skims the top of the net. It maybe looked closer than it was. I might take Liam Buchanan on as well. Right, Semple. It's not coming off just yet. I'd like to get a third. Oh dear. McFarlane. They've nodded that one just over. Right, Semple's coming off. Andy McDonald's coming on. If we're going to give the youngster a try. Now he's 15. Oh, God. McFarlane. Ferguson knocks this one over. I'd have hated if they'd scored straight away. We hold on. If we can just hold on a bit longer, I think we've got the title in the bag. And if we've got the title in the bag, I'll be a very happy man. Oh, Blair steps in, but he loses straight away. Blocks the cross from Ferguson. Pop to the middle. Thompson hits it with pure fury, and it flies in the bottom corner. Ay. Caffrey's having a terrible game. I'm going to take on Liam Buchanan. We've just got to slow it down here, but a little bit of space in front of goal. He hits it. I mean, I think the keeper should maybe get a bit closer. It's hit from so far out. I slow the pace down just a little bit. Just slow it down. Our defence were looking solid earlier. We just need them hold on a little bit longer, but it's a corner. Hilton nodded. I can't believe that's gone in. I can't believe Cammy Gill has fluffed his lines there. Even worse, I think Kelty Hearts are now drawn level, so if we see some... Kelty Hearts have just taken the lead. That is rubbish. If you look in that bottom corner, you go back and just look at that bottom corner, as soon as we started being in trouble here, not only did they equalise, they then straight away took the lead. That is fixed. I'm not having that. That is a disgrace. Oh boy. I don't think we've got enough time left in it, and the whole team looks devastated. I'm going to have Cammy Gill. Oh, it's horrible. What a horrible way to concede. I'm going to berate the team. Not like this. It's another corner. This one skims the top of the net. Come on, Stranraer. Get back in the game against Kelty Hearts. We've popped it long. It's nodded down. O'Connor knocks forward Notley. Buchanan tries to play it through to Mahadi. He doesn't read it well. Goes back to Schwake. Knocks it long. Headed down again. Notley plays it forward. If Luke had managed to nod that down, we'd have maybe had a chance. Out to Robertson here. Mullen going to try and keep him honest. He pops it forward. Ferguson knocks it down. Thompson. He fires it into our defender. That is going to go out for a throw-in. I think I want the whistle now. We get the full-time whistle. It's very disappointing. Cross has got me again. The set pieces kill it, and it leaves it open. Only 5 points in it. I mean, Kelty Hearts, as soon as we were in trouble, suddenly they just turned it on and they took the lead. It was actually Stranraer who actually equalised. And then, of course, Kelty Hearts just ran forward, gave it to Nathan Austin. He got 4 in that game. He's a monster at this level. He's going to easily be a handful in League One if we both go up. I mean, I'd rather they stay down, because if they stay down, there's a chance that Nathan Austin will be up for grabs, and if he is, we might be interested. So we're actually going to have to play the next game against Elgin City, because I don't want to miss out on us, potentially win the title. Right, Leishman sets a new record. He's now the youngest player to play first, so 15 years, 356 days. He beats the previous youngest player, Grant Manzi, who appeared 15 years and 357 days against Forfar. We're going to go with the same team, same approach, same everything. 5 points in it. A win here or a draw. Well, if Kelty Hearts drop some points, we win the league as well. So let's do it by our hand. Let's get a win against Elgin City and put this to bed. I certainly don't need any last day of the season panic. Mullen whips it far post. Swans there, heads it. It's a beautiful header. My lord, what a delivery. Fraser Mullen actually whips one far side of the box. Not often that he puts it as deep as that. Certainly not all the way through to the wing back. Feels like FM20 again. Wing back to wing back violence. Like in FM20, wing back to wing back was so lethal. You literally could rinse teams by whipping that ball across to their wing back. I've seen it a lot less the last two FMs. Kelty Hearts are 2-0 up already. Do a professional job, boys. Cameron plays off to Watson, plays it in Dingwall. Hester, McPhee, Mikado out to Spark. I don't like the ball being out here on the wing. McPhee, Mikado, Hester, heaps of space. He's popped it straight for our goalkeeper. Cammy Gill is starting to really worry me. I considered that he might be a keeper who could step up a level, go to League One and do all right. But when he's letting in that, I'm not convinced. Oh, it's poor. It's really poor. Goes with his left hand, doesn't get close to it. And given that he didn't have to move that much, it's pretty poor. Not what I was hoping for. Gonna go more positive. Gonna get a little bit up in their face. I want to see some tackles flying in. Not even flying in, just want to see some tackles. That's a ball. That's a finish. Luke Mahadi, is that onside? It looks like it is. It's beautiful. Oh boy, is that one of the best goals we've scored all season? It starts off at an interception just on the edge of our box. We move it forward, and then it's some absolutely sublime passing, and then Hutton from deep sees the run. It's a very well taken touch in the box by Mahadi, and then he puts it past the goalkeeper. Let's see how this line... Oh, he gets in behind. Loses his man. The others stop or keep dropping deep. It's beautiful. Mullen. We're a dead ball specialist. And that is going to give us another chance to be a dead ball specialist. It's going to be a penalty. Who's taking it? It's Fraser Mullen. We haven't seen him take many pens this season. It's normally Liam Buchanan. Never in doubt. I love Fraser Mullen. His 6th goal this season. He hasn't scored as many free kicks as I'd like, but he scored a couple when they counted, which is nice. He steps up, takes the pen, squeezes it under the goalkeeper's arms. I didn't even flinch. I believed in him. We take the lead at halftime, 3-1 going in. They've had a very speculative shot that basically went for our keeper, but we just need to keep this momentum in our favour here. McPhee plays back to McHardy. Todd now at the back. Dingwall. Lots of space down this side. They have doubled up on us here. Dingwall pops it forward. Hester up the middle. Come on. Where's the defence? Where the hell are we? Less than a minute into the second half, and I've got major concerns about what our defence is doing there. It's just a lumped ball forward, and they don't react well at all. Keeper, I guess, tries to show him to the far corner, but he's able to get in there anyway. And now it's 3-2. We're in an absolute barn burner again with Elgin City. Not where we wanted to be at all. Hoban kicks it long. Oh, we've just let him have it. Dingwall's played it in. It's a great block. He was offside. Wow. It didn't look offside. It was very tight, no matter what it was. Honestly, don't know what to do now. Notley plays it forward. Mullen running a space. Can someone get in the box to support him? He puts it in anyway. Luke Mahadi goes for it. Hutton now. Notley. Back to Blair. Blair puts it forward. Caffrey down to Notley. Hit it. Campbell Notley. What a player. Picked him up on a free transfer right at the start of the season. A player I've played with before. I didn't realise how young he is. He is way too good for this level in midfield. It's a good header down from Caffrey. Nice little touch by Notley. Sees his chance, takes the pop. We take the lead 4-2. Well, we were in the lead, but now it's 4-2. Swan heaps of space up the side for Luke. Puts it back to Swan. Lifts it in. Notley rattles the bar. Good ball out to Mullen. Oh, he runs into trouble straight away. That's not good. Spark into Cameron. It's launched forward, and Kane Hester is basically in again. Whips it back. Mikado. Do not like where he is. A lot of space in front of the goal there. Watson, Dingwall. Just need someone to put a foot in. Need to stop one of these attacks. Offside? Offside, anyone? Bloody hell. 4-3. They're just getting the ball out wide and punishing us. Not all their goals have been like that. I think he's offside. I think that's ridiculous. Miller, good come off for Brandon Leishman again. Spark lifts it in. Don't let him get ahead on it. Right, Swan. We've got to make something of this. Oh, don't lose the ball. Puts it to Blair. Hutton now. Miller. Back to Hutton. Just keep the ball for a bit, lads. No need to panic. Right, Swan drifts past his man. Held up though. Into Miller. Miller does find Swan again. Bit of a heavy touch. Cuts it back to Blair. Just behind him. Blair hits it early. Oh, it's an unbelievable header by Campbell Notley. Header. Crossing's broken in this game. We're not even telling them to hit the crosses early. And that is a unbelievable cross. He does not have that quality crossing. His crossing ain't bad. He's one of our better crossers. And at this level, maybe that's enough. But Campbell Notley's not a big man. Runs in. Smashes that one. Earlier hit the underside of the bar. This time, makes no mistake. Puts in the back of the net. Lovely. Sitting pretty. Right. Mullen, go and just pop this one on someone's head. Liam Buchanan's going to come on for the end. Oh, it's headed away. Back to Mullen. Oh, is he going to get there? He does. Lays off to Blair. Blair into Leishman. Leishman! Oh! The youngster sends a warning shot across the bow. That would have been unbelievable if he'd scored. It would have been probably... I think he's maybe turned 16 now. He might not have. Ah. We've done it. We have done what we set out to do. Now, I didn't expect to win the league title in our first season, so this is all gravy on top of what has been a very good season of getting in. We put the money on the pitch. Staff, all that has to be looked at. A lot of players are going to leave. There's going to be... I think we've got a spine of a team to take a run at League One. And next year, let's consolidate at League One, focus on the cups, and just see how we go. Look at the confetti. It's beautiful. Nice cartwheel. And the cartwheel wasn't from the goalkeeper. My lord. It's normally the go-to move of the goalkeeper, is it not? We've absolutely... I mean, we haven't battered them, but we definitely deserved the win there. The chances were actually the same, which is disappointing, but I think we were better. Kelty Hearts did win, so we needed to win that game. What way to do it? A cheeky little 5-3 victory, yeah? If you're going to win the title, you may as well do it with a bit of style, eh? Pivotal match was against Annan, really? Famously knocked out Inverness Caliphus on the SPFL Trust Trophy in September. Beautiful. I'm making a name for myself. That's what we want. New contract, people. That's what we like to see. Campbell Notley wants a new contract. He can get a new contract. Craig Thompson coming back in for a game might be fun as well. So rotated side here. Basically, if you're seeing any of this, it's probably because there's goals in this game. And there's the first one. Ross Clark, Craig Thompson with the assist. And Ross Clark gets his first goal of the season. It's a cheeky little throw-in. Notley puts it straight back to Thompson, who is played onside by one of the defenders. And then a header back post. Crosses are ridiculous. Thompson again. Kane O'Connor scores. I really wish. I'd really like to keep Thompson. I just don't know if he's good enough. Is that Achilles injury? But like, look at his delivery. His delivery, you can't question that. The guy's got it. Blooming crosses, eh? They whip that one in. Nodded in the back of the net. Welcome to Football Manager 22. I'd be more angry right now, but we've won the league. Kind of chilling. What a ball. Oh, Notley, behave. Oh, look at that. Look at that football. That is what champions look like. I think we deserved this season. We were, we opened the season with a loss to Kelty Hearts, and it was like, uh-oh. But Kelty Hearts was so strong, and I still think, looking back, we could have won that game. So I think we've definitely been the best team. And this Brazilian box, as it is right now, we managed to get players in that suit this system. But if we can add a bit of quality to it, at left wing back, a quality box-to-box midfielder, there's certain positions that all season we kind of were a bit weak in. If we can bring in some quality, we'll be laughing. I'll take off Brandon as well. On Fraser Mullen, why not? We got Fraser Mullen's got to try and pad his record, right? Get an assist, a goal. We want to see more. Well, good block in the near post. Thompson's looking rough. Right, we're going to have to take him off. Getting mixed up between leagues now. Thinking I could do 5 substitutions. Top forward. Caffrey tries to go in there. Doesn't really challenge for it. I think we're going to see this one out. Oh, God. Mullen gets pushed off the ball by O'Keefe. Whips it across. We head it away. Caffrey now. Release him. It's a poor foul at the halfway line. I think that's about going to do it for us. Beautiful. A little lap of honour as we say goodbye. Buchanan played out his final game for the club. No one else who's retiring made it on the pitch. I don't think I even had them on the bench, to be honest. We've confirmed that Albion Rovers are in the relegation playoff places. I think they already were. Oof, if they'd beaten us, they could have potentially gotten out, but based on goal difference, I don't think it was possible. Thompson, I mean, it's heartbreaking. I just don't know if we can keep him around. 2 assists, he came back, but look at him. He's mentally, he's got it. Technically, he's still got something, but physically, I think he's dusted. It's end of season review time. Let's see what they thought of our new arrivals. So a lot of these players actually arrived. Right, I didn't sign him, but I think an E's pretty rough. Kane O'Connor only being a C is pretty ridiculous, I think. I thought he was solid. Cal Semple, they like that because he was cheap. Good, we'll bring him back next season. Campbell Notley, they're happy with the deal. I thought he was outstanding. 8 goals and 11 assists is nothing to sniff at from midfield. Can we go? I mean, a lot of these players who've just come in, they weren't actually my signings. Ryan Blair we brought in. I thought he was great without being spectacular. Tommy Caffrey, I'm surprised that they like him so much. I thought he was poor. Not a player I'm not convinced by. And Andy McDowell came in right toward the end, but yeah, they're fairly happy. Again, they seem to care more about finances than anything. Transfers out, we'll just sort of leave. So the expected top half, we finished first. We've only filled our stadium by 12%. That's poor. We're going to have to build up fan base. We lost twice in the league. I don't know if I've ever had such a good first season in Scotland. I say this again, if you're not playing Scotland, it is very possible to take any one of these teams up your first season if you allow yourself to make the correct signings and you end up playing something that works with those players, right? But at the end of the day, it didn't matter if we didn't go up. A playoff finish would have done us nicely as we were able to build up some finances for the following season, but we're off to a great start in what is going to be a long-term save of trying to take Cowdenbeath to the very top of football. Goal of the season is Tommy Caffrey. I can paint you a picture of that goal. It was in one of the earlier episodes where he spanked it against Stenhousemuir out in nowhere for his first goal for the club. It was a stunner, to be fair. No club rep, James. No, change, no new sponsorship deal, but that might come with time. And there's our best 11. Anyone in there? I'm surprised Gavin Morrison makes it in there, to be honest, but fair enough. No Thompson as well. So things are looking pretty tasty. I mean, 14 player of the match. Fraser Mullen's an absolute phenom. He is fan player of the season, which is great to see. Most assists, 27 assists. He's bloody great. I'm almost tempted to do a video on Fraser Mullen in Football Manager about how he is the lower league GOAT, because he is the greatest of all time, in my opinion, for lower league teams. We finish winning the league by 7 points, which is very nice. 80 points on the board. Pretty happy with that. He wants to play defensively solid football, play possession football, make the most of set pieces. Now, 2 of them I can certainly do. Work within the wage budget. Yeah, that's all good. Fight bravely against relegation. Oh, we'll do that, but I don't intend to be getting relegated. I think with the core we've got a decent spine in place. I think they can make that step up, or some of them certainly can. And then we'll look to bring in some League One quality players. They took that pretty badly, so they're not very confident. But a lot can change over the summer. Nathan Austin's an absolute monster. He's on a long-term deal. It's annoying. You get manager of the month again. Pretty happy. Oh boy. It looks like Edinburgh City have knocked Kelty Hearts out of the semi-final to go League One. Somehow, Kelty Hearts are not going to come. It's either Stranraer or Edinburgh City. And to be honest, that is much preferable. We had the better of Kelty Hearts this season, but Nathan Austin and those players are ridiculous at that level. Keeping them down in League 2 just a little bit longer is good. And it is Edinburgh City who are going to join us. Everything's decided. We know where we're going to be next season. We know where Kelty Hearts are going to be. We know where Edinburgh City is going to be. The only thing we don't know is, has someone been relegated? Albion Rovers have been relegated. Sorry, mate, man. That'll do it for us for this episode. That's the end of the season. It's a bit of a longer one, I'm sure. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and you've made it this far, hit that subscribe button. If you don't have an account, sign up for an account. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks very much for the support, the comments and the likes. Much appreciated. We need names for youth intake players. So we need to rename Brandon. I'll be going back through the comments and have a look to see if we find anyone that tickles our fancy. But we move on next season. It's going to be a big rebuild, restructure. Go try and get staffing. Go try and get in players that can play this system. And we're going to take a run at League One. And I will see you later next time as we go beyond Blue Brazil. League win's not bad.